I have an unfathomable amount of sketchbooks, and I thought it would be fun to do a tour of all of them. You guys seem to want one as well, so here it is. I hope you enjoyed the video and grab a drink because it's gonna be a long one. What's up, chat? Welcome to the sketchbook tour. We're starting with my second sketchbook. I lied in the intro. It's actually my second sketchbook. I lost my first one somewhere, and this is a voiceover, so excuse me if things are a little awkward. I'm also very sick, but I just didn't like my commentary on it. Excuse me. In the sketchbook, I struggled with my art style a bunch, which you will be able to see. Here's some cool hands I drew. Oh my god, you see the big necks? That's my old art style. I used to draw necks like that, and I thought it made my art style so unique. It's the sketchbook is from 2018 to 2019, which means I was, I think, 14 to 15 years old, if I calculated that correctly. Math was never my strongest subject, I'm so sorry. But I am here to give a quick message before I continue commentating on what is in this silly book. That, hey, sorry I haven't been uploading very regularly. I've been very busy with everything, and I don't think it's very possible for me to upload once a week nowadays. However, I should get back to that during summer. I think when summer comes around, I will get back to it. Right now, I just don't have the time to make my videos look as good as I want them to look. So I would rather take my time and make quality content I'm actually proud of and fits my vision, and take time re-recording or doing silly intros like for this one than making slop, because there's enough content for that. But anyways, let's get back to the sketchbook. See this guy's name is Julian. He's my favorite OC I ever had, I think. This guy's name, I don't remember. He's based off of Dimple from Mob Psycho. But in the sketchbook, you could see the random art styles change. This was the year I discovered Tamaitka. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I will put her screen stuff, whatever, on the screen. This was the year I discovered her, and I took a heavy inspiration from it. But yeah, this sketchbook is from Flying Tiger. If anyone's interested, it cost me a couple of bucks. You can see in the current image I'm showing, this is of an OC of mine that I don't have anymore. I don't have OCs nowadays, actually, but I tried my best to put him in a room setting, which I still find kind of difficult, but now I know how perspective works, so there's that. Bunch of my OCs, my only female OC at the time. Well, now I have none of them, but you know. Her name's Emma, I think. She's kind of based on my in real life friend. Shout out. This is Julian again. Yeah, the guy I mentioned before. Yeah, this Sally Face. I was obsessed with Sally Face. Oh, and Evie from the musician named Evie. Crazy. I have no idea if this commentary is any good. I'm just looking at the sketchbook from my editing software and looking at what I see, man. But I hated my commentary initially, plus my parents were home, so I was like very shy and timid, which is not exactly who I am. I just didn't want to disturb them, honestly. This is a page of all of my OCs I had. This is a 69. Very mature of me, very mature of me. Look at those side profiles. Oh my lord, look at this side profile. Bro has no brain. Bro has no brain behind it. So, a little tip for drawing side profiles: add the back of the head. People have brains that need to go somewhere. When I started doing that, my side profiles looked much better, man. And honestly, they're now my favorite thing to draw, which is very silly compared to how it used to be back then, because back then, I used to love drawing like front faces. Now, I hate drawing them. I suck at them. I'm so sorry, I suck at them. I don't like them. That's all I gotta say. This is a little page I tried doing like art practice, so these are the things around my room. Colored with a marker I got from Tiger. This is just a random guy. This is Dallin Weeks. I used to be like emo, but not like emo, the the 2010s emo is what I would describe it probably, or like mid 2010s, where you would listen to My Chemical Romance, Panic at the Disco, Fall Out Boy, and 21 Pilots. So the Alan Weeks was there. This NOC of mine. The side profiles are improving a little. These are just lyrics, and I wrote something down, and well, I cannot read, man. I'm sorry. I genuinely struggle reading so bad, but that's not what this video is about. Oh, here I tried doing hair shading a bit differently, and I love how it turned out, actually. I did a really great job. Here is some more OC stuff. I don't remember much about them. He was supposed to die in a war. I was like pretty edgy writing my OCs. But this is like almost the end of the sketchbook, and I really desperately wanted to be done with it. And you can see by the amount of like scrapbooking and just random stuff in there. Yeah. This is the end page, and this is Monkey D. Luffy, my favorite. So this is the second sketchbook I ever completed. Done. So moving on to sketchbook 2 of the video, or sketchbook 3 in the sketchbook universe of mine, of the sketchbooks I have filled. I didn't like the commentary on this video again, so I decided, guess what, I am re-recording it, and also excuse my voice because I am still sick. But anyways, I was very into Vaporwave during this time, and you can see that this was poetry I tried to write. I will not be reading it. Don't pause, don't read. Sounding like Donald Trump out here. Here with the flat heads again, as I've yapped about. This was also an OC of mine. Little guy. See the guy with the octopus? He's also an OC of mine. I actually really like his design. I might bring him back because he's a cutie. There we go, One Piece obsession yet again, because, well, duh, obviously. Do you think this is gonna be a fearless video without me talking about One Piece? What are you, insane? Oh my lord, the sickness is killing me, but here we have One Piece again. Oh my lord, sarcasm made from the periodic table. Oh my lord. I used to love chemistry back in the day, though. I used to love that. Cool guy. I don't know. I was so obsessed with making OCs. There we have Julian again. But I was so obsessed with making OCs back in the day. It's crazy. But really cool. I mean, I feel like largely making OCs. Oh my god, my voice is giving out. I feel like largely making OCs helped me develop the passion I have for fashion. Oh my god, passion for fashion, slay! Here I am doing backgrounds again. But yeah, it helped me develop a fashion sense and helped me along the fashion design journey, which will continue. There's a lot of edgy quotes on there because, believe it or not, I was a teenager. Teenagers, I don't know, I felt angsty all of the time, constantly. I was quite a sad little guy, a sad person. But that's okay. Here's another OC with a ball cut. Yeesh. I had a ball cut back then too, you know. Oh, this was drawn on the streets of Berlin. But yeah, I was a sad person back then, and that's okay, you know. I feel like it's largely due to hormones, and I've grown up to be a happier and more fulfilled person. I've also worked on myself quite more, but that's cool. Oh my god, you see the boob sign? The sign, I say, written, oh my lord. So this was an OC, you can see his name, good lord. Me and my friends in English camp made OCs together. We were also very much weebs and obsessed with anime and shit. So, and yeah, you can see it's in English camp because death penalty. And on the bottom you can see our OCs. It was Yeah, me and two of my friends, the two black-haired people are twins, I think, or they were siblings, but I think they were twins. And the other one, wait, I think they're all siblings, but one of them was, but the black-haired ones were twins, I think. Here's another OC. I actually really like how this turned out. It's super cute. I like me trying more backgrounds. This sketchbook is really nice, man. I should buy myself another one like this. This sketch, I kind of like copied it from Pinterest, the one with those eating ramen noodles. It's really cool. There we go. There we go. Black Butler. First anime I've ever watched, and shaped me as a person, I feel like, because it introduced me to visual kei, which is one of my favorite genres of all time. It's so cool. Yeah, there's a lot of edgy little quotes. I was very into like yami kawaii stuff. And like, what is it called? I forget. It's like, yeah, I forget the name of the sub community. Bruh, my brain doesn't function. But yeah, this OC was in there. Half Japanese, half Russian. Very common anime trope, I feel. Here's me drawing more stuff, and you can see how my art style is starting to resemble kind of to Mike a little bit. You can also see, like, I was so obsessed with these aesthetic drawings and I wanted to do them so badly, but I kind of sucked at them. Oh my god, this thing I found, super cool, super happy I found it. I just found it on the street and it's so cool. Like, hello. I love picking up stuff from the street and adding them to my sketchbooks. Because that's just how I function. It's cool. There's Jeremy, and his shirt says yeet. This is so back in the day, bro. This is so back in the day, I swear. Oh, here's me cringing. I was very into little pet shop, and these are some commissions I was doing for the community. Here's Haru again, very edgy, very edgy. And you know what? It's okay. Let yourself be edgy. Let yourself be cringe. I get so annoyed at people being like, "Oh my god, that's so cringe." Like, yeah, so I'm cringe, but at least I'm free. This art is made by a friend of mine. Yeah, it's pretty silly. Here's more art of mine. Oh, I missed a page. This is made by another friend of mine, who should by all means be watching, so shout out to you. Here I'm contemplating, where is his baguette fitting? Like, where's his jaw? How does this work? See, I've been ruined by art lessons, and now I understand anatomy, and it triggers me to just see stuff like this. Obviously, I'm still not very good, but that's okay. There's just a half of the page missing. I think I drew it up for a project or something. To-do list. 1,000 steps per day. 1 liter of water. Whoa, bruh. 1 garlic bread food. I'm talking about stuff in the video, but you know, I was more fascinated by the to-do list. Beep beep poo poo. This was when Beauty Pie was playing Minecraft. Why did I make Beep beep poo poo look like a boy in a band? Is something I will never know. But that's okay, you know. Not all things are meant to be. This was turning out so well, and then I smudged it, and then I gave up on it. It happens. Now I wouldn't probably give up on it, but I am a wiser person now, you know? I'm a wiser, smarter person. Here's more stuff. This is my OC Patros and his girlfriend with nipple piercings. Yeah, I was on something. The girlfriend OC is not mine. It's by a friend of mine who makes quite a few cameos in this video. So there's just stuff here. I'm starting to give up on the sketchbook very clearly. I'm just pasting stuff. As you notice, it's a trend that towards the end I just kind of give up. We have a One Piece sticker. We have something written there. We have I'm giving up on the sketchbook because I was. And we have a pocket watch that I used to have and I miss it. Then we have a guy copy pasted in there. I was trying to draw more fashion stuff, which is pretty cool. And I just accidentally missed something, lol. Yeah, I'm more like yummy kawaii kind of stuff. I don't know why I say kawaii like that. Don't come for me, okay? And this is it. I'm done with the sketchbook. Woo! Sketchbook 2 done. Hello, guess who's back with a recorded version because I, yet again, really disliked my commentary on it. I'm sorry, I said nothing insightful. Anyways, this is my least favorite sketchbook. Also, the little sticker, the pink sticker, I made myself, which is pretty cool. I am pretty proud of myself for that. But yeah, this is my least favorite sketchbook, and you will soon realize why. This is a Flying Tiger sketchbook, just like the first one. And I think the last one that I showed was a Kansen sketchbook. But yeah, started off pretty well. Start off with me doing quite a few aesthetic spreads. Lemon Boy by Cave Town. That was a moment. It was like a very big song back in the day. Um, hashtag aesthetic spread. This is Too Dumb to Die by Green Day. It's like from the intro part. This art was for my friend, little goofy guy, and I said, the funny part I did say was like, "Oi, bruv, I'm sorry." This guy's beautiful. It's funny to make fun of British people because you know because you know it's just pretty silly, isn't it? My editing software is severely lagging, fun fact, which is super annoying because I paid money for it. So, like, thanks, gee, whoa, whoa. And it hasn't been working the entire time I've been editing this entire video. There's a lot of stuff to edit, and I resorted to editing videos in parts, because of that. And it's still extremely laggy. This is like 6 minutes of footage and it's lagging. Anyways, I really like this little piece drawing. I remember actually drawing it. Super cool. This is a little guy. This also turned out pretty cool. This was me trying to do a spread. Just some random stuff, trying out new art style. This was something my friends drew. Weep! And ukulele stuff because I really wanted to learn ukulele, and I still have a ukulele, I just haven't played on it in ages, and I wanna. A little spread, a little edgy spread because, you know, I was a teenager, I was angsty, I was going through stuff. See that little cat? I think it's one of the best pieces I've ever drawn. It's beautiful. It's a 10 out of 10. I was obsessed with trying to draw like silly little creatures, as you can see. Did I succeed? Kinda. I mean, later I ended up drawing them pretty well, trying out different art styles. This was me cringing because I touched gouache. Because I am quite sensitive to textures, especially in food, but also just touchable textures as well. Clothing too. I threw out so many clothes because I didn't like their textures. Okay, boomer. Oh man, that brings me back. I feel so nostalgic for that era of the internet, even though it was not a very good place to be in. It's just edgy stuff. Poorly drawn middle finger there. It's just a little cat, kitty, cat, kitty, kitty, cat, cat. Girls just wanna have fun. Okay. Bro, like, this is insightful commentary, huh? Oh, this turned out pretty cool, actually. I really like it. I love the colors on it. This is lyrics. This is lyrics from The Mountain Goat. It's like, I hope we never... I forget the lyrics. Wow, that's crazy. I like this textured thingy. My grandpa gave this to me, actually. So shout out, Grandpa. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. This is just... Haha, so aesthetic. This is just a black wash and I cringe just looking at it. This is a beautiful drawing of my cat. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, me neither. Me neither. This turned out really well, trying out different art styles again because that's the thing with me, I am into so many different things in life too, like in fashion and stuff, It's hard for me to stick to one style, one genre of music I listen to, or just not that type of person I am, and I'm annoyed with Western society when it comes to cultures, like subcultures, that you have to stick to one. As for example, in China, you mix and match you mix you mix and match things. Yeesh, it's hard to speak. This is from Attack on Titan had like a spin-off anime about high school, and Levi had abandoned it, and Levi was my anime crush back in the day. Oh my god! So I drew him, of course. There's just some silly guys. The like more satanic looking guy my friend drew in class. This was all done in class because God forbid a person like why would you study when you can just draw is my question. More okay boomer stuff with markers, they look so satisfying, man. These I think are lyrics and just a little sad guy, and yeah, the head is too big, but I'm back to kind of doing my old art style again, and that's literally done, the sketchbook done, so you can see why it's my least favorite. Is like so not put together, I guess.
Next up, we actually have not a sketchbook, but a notebook, which I used as a sketchbook and also take note in classes. So it's like, it gives off the vibes of just doodling in class. We have Sabo and CO on the front cover, and an Uwu sticker, as it was my thing back in the day, let's just say. There's a lot of notes in here. We start off with, I think I drew this like, yeah, on Ace from One Piece birthday, and I like this. It's pretty cool. This, my friend gifted this to me. Fire. Also, same friend drew this. More art from here. Zoro from One Piece. Pretty good. This is from Chopsticks. Pretty good collaging stuff, I'd say. This is the guy from Danganronpa. Oh man, I was so obsessed with Danganronpa back in the day. There's like some doodles of Ace and OC, another OC, Luffy. There we have just notes mostly. We have a scenery draw from One Piece. Here I crossed out, there's just doodles here. Very few doodles and many more notes. And the sketchbook ends with a redraw of Ace in... And I feel like I improved a lot, even though there's not a lot in the sketchbook, I still improved a lot, like from this to go to this. Better proportions, better everything. So yeah, that's this very tiny sketchbook. We move on to this sketchbook, PewDiePie vs. T-Series. I love the cover of the sketchbook, it's super cool. There's a lot of One Piece stuff. Yeah, this is from the manga. This is Law as a frog. This is my babies. This little vent page. So emo with Arctic Monkeys lyrics. There's Nami and Vivi being very good friends together. There's some school stuff. There's Kizaru. I did this as a commission. There's self-portrait, I think. There's Law being a gamer because he's a nerd. There's a commission. I did this for amino coins. Oh my god. There's a, again, commission. I don't know what this is. This is, I think, my friend's thing. This turned out pretty well. It's from Pinterest. There's German homework there. And that's it for this tiny sketchbook as well. It's like, yep, that's it. This is like some art practice. Tiny sketchbook. Few pages. Moving on.
Ballerina cappuccina.
Another one of those sketchbooks that doesn't have a lot of it. It starts from this little thing here. It's also a lot of filled with One Piece. We started off with Nami. I love Nami so much. Trying to do different hair shading. And honestly, I like this illustration. It looks very yummy. We have Crocodile. Cause I like Crocodile. Head turning. Still not enough of the brain part, but that's okay. I'm getting better. This might be a self-portrait. I'm not too sure actually. Yuzuru Hanyu. I love ice skating. As I mentioned before, I'm so obsessed with it still. He's fire. And honestly, I captured this pretty well. This is, I think, male Perona. Like, I mean, like Perona, how would Perona look as a dude? This is Zoro. Then with like a little colored liners. I'm slowly getting into my art style more, which I like. I like how messy the sketchbook is, but it's still good. Kizaru. I don't like him too much, but I don't know. Nami. The side profile is very bad with the fact that her eye is so... But again, a lot of One Piece because I've been obsessed. I like this illustration so much. Oh my god, it's done really well actually. Yeah, I love the colors on it. Zoro. That's pretty much it for the sketchbook too. Okay, so this is the sketchbook of where my art starts to picking up. I'm gonna flip through this because my camera is gonna die and I don't want to continue recording this anymore. This is Kenma. This is a guy also from Haikyuu. Used to be obsessed with Haikyuu Fire Show. This is my Haikyuu OC, and this is his little sister who's an OC from my friend. We had matching OCs. And his name is like Irasora, and her name is Akisora. Oh, that's a lot of decorations in this. Slowly started to do much more. This is from Pinterest. It turned out pretty well, honestly. I like the head part. Oh, this brings me back. Honestly, I love the sketchbook. It's very good for watercolor because it's a watercolor sketchbook, but I love how colorful the sketchbook is. This is like a cosplayer. It's Attack on Titan stuff. This from Pinterest that I never finished. Little girly pop. McDonald's, which McDonald's bad. Boycott McDonald's. Yep. I wanted to be a VTuber back in the day. I would have loved to be a VTuber, and this was gonna be my VTuber like model, which was gonna be like an axolotl creature. I like this a lot actually. It turned out very well. Technoblade. Oh my god. So this is my dream SMP phase sketchbook. Oof. There's a little place that I went to. But yeah, Technoblade. There's gonna be a lot more of Dream SMP. There we go, getting better at side profile slowly. This is, I think, Oikawa, but as an ice skater, because again, Haikyuu mentioned. He's like another Haikyuu character of mine. I really love the art style of one of Haikyuu's openings, so I tried copying it. And there the Dream SMP stuff starts, man. Half of the people in this are now like exposed as being terrible people. So we have Jay Schlatt. We have Tubbo. Goofy ass shoe. A goofy ass face, but you know what? It's Technoblade. Oh, when he hit 5 million, I wanted to do like a fan art spread. Dream. Ugh. Rambo. This page turned out super well. I love it so much still. Like, I cooked on this one, chat. Oh, Technoblade. And Filza and Rambo. As far as I'm aware, they're still like good people. So shout out to this one. Rambo is a figure skater yet again. Me obsessed with ice skating. Crazy. And Rambo again. A lot of decoration in the sketchbook, and I love it. Oh, Wilbur Sid. I love the spread again. I like with this sketchbook I cooked. I need to buy another one like this again. Oh, look at this. Dream, George, and Sapnam. Okay. Scott Pilgrim we have here. Rambo with long hair. This is a self-portrait when I had like really short hair. Let me zoom in for you. I had really short hair and I hated how I looked. But I made a self-portrait to make myself feel better. But yeah, Scott Pilgrim, because I watched it during the quarantine. Okay, So there's Dream and there's Buff Films and also AJJ Lyrics. This is another, she was like a Minecraft streamer. I don't know, I don't remember her, I'm so sorry. This is Technoblade as an ice skater. Do we sense a common interest here? I think we do. It's another one of like small streamers that I used to like, but I do not remember who is that. This is more angst. Okay, this is goofy. But this one I really love. This was an art class assignment and it turned out super well. I need to make more stuff like this. This is Goth Rambo and the sketchbook is falling apart. Ooh. This is Official from Genshin Impact and this is like, we end on a Dream SMP like angst thing. Oh no, we end on a self-portrait because I had like ginger and bleached yellow hair during quarantine. It was short and I used to wear cat ears. Oh, what a time to be alive, huh? So is this sketchbook done? We move on to my favorite sketchbook of all time, I think. It's falling apart and it's thick. And I love it. It's from an old phone book that my grandma left me. We start off with people from my German textbook and a guy from an astronomy textbook. Really detailed. I love how this little spread looks. This was made on watercolor paper. It was tiny. Like this is compared to my hand. This is tiny, man. More spreads. This whole sketchbook is super decorated. This guy's from Salt Lake City Punk. Good movie. Recommend to watch it. Still trying to find my art style. I feel like I'm kind of developed it at this point. Luffy! My One Piece addiction continues. Here's some old stuff glued in. I do that a lot of just drawing random places and gluing it in. This guy used to be my celebrity crush. I'm weird. I'm a weirdo. Oh my god. Anyways, pretty cool. Clothing folds. A lot of over decoration, but it's done pretty well, I'd say. I love the colors on these. Oh my god. Ooh, this one's done well. Edgy, but well. I kind of have that hairstyle nowadays. Kinda. This was a friend drew me. Yeah. My other friend drew this. I don't remember who drew this. I don't think I did. This is from school. I just pasted it in. There's a school, classes. Look at me getting perspective done. Shit. I didn't know how it worked still, but I was much better at it. What is this? Whoa! Oh my god, whoa, this is really cool. What? Whoa, this is fire. Oh, do we not? Oh, we're not able to see what's on the other, are we? No, I don't think so, man. That's sad. This is done really well, though. Whoa. Fire side profile. I love people with noses like that. Oh, and I love drawing them. It's like so fun to draw and so cool. I hate when people are insecure about their noses because it's so cool. Like, what do you mean? You're insecure. You're beautiful. Oh, so yeah. This is Bungo Stray Dogs art I did for my friend. This is just goofy doodles I did in school. This is Glam Rock Freddy Fazbear. This is Nami before the, like, this is her beta design when she had a big axe. Oh, I miss this. Reagan from Mob Psycho and Dimple. A Minecraft OC. Pretty cool, pretty cool. This Zoro is really well done. This is from a cigarette pack. I don't smoke. I like to pick up trash though. I'm a little fucking crow, bro. I picked that up and pasted it in my sketchbook. So this is turning 2021. Jesus, that was ages ago. There's patches, like literal fabric patches glued into my sketchbook. This guy turned out pretty well. This Luffy, this I think an OC. I think this, I drew in architecture class and my teacher loved it. He took a picture of it. He was like, yo, you cooked. I love this art style. Oh my god, why don't I draw like this anymore? I feel inspired by my own sketchbook. This is by far my favorite. I put so much of my soul into this little book that's falling apart. It's Invader Zim. I was in my emo phase back then. Emo phase part 2 because I was emo beforehand. No legs. This is NOC. This is emo stuff. Because again, this is my One Piece OC. Oh, I miss him. He was goofy. I don't remember much about him, but he was goofy and emo, and I love his character design. He was much inspired by Corazon. Like, I love this. My friend's art. This is a self-portrait. This is just a bunch of stuff stacked on. This, I love her. She's my. Okay, so it looks like it says Yata, but it cut off when it said Nat. Her name is Nyatali because she's a cat girl. Chat, the creativity. Also, I'm sure you noticed the difference of tone in between clips. That's because my parents went out and now I can be louder because I'm shy recording with them at home. This is an emo OC of mine. This is a more realistic art style. This is the girlie from Skypiea, whose name I forget, but Skypiea is my favorite saga in One Piece. I can't believe people skipped it and now they regret it. This tattoo designs that I wanted to have, I would still get this tattooed. Honestly, this little guy, fire. We continue with this. This is from Pinterest. Not bad, honestly, not bad. I didn't really understand the structure of faces back then. Now that I've been taking art classes, I do, but I didn't then, but I still didn't do bad. This is my friend who drew Rambo for me. There's a Hatsune Miku but scene. Fire art, man. There's me sketching in a bus, and this is Marina lyrics on fabric as a patch glued into my sketchbook. This spread I also loved. I cooked. This is completely falling apart. This is like a random spread of stuff. This is I have no clue what this is, just blank. This is all my OCs drawn into one, I think. This is from back in the day too. I wanted to redraw OCs. And my boyfriend ended up really loving the spread. I don't know why, but slay. And this is the end of it. We end with Corazon and Corazon abs. But Corazon, I got like some pink ink and I used it religiously. It was fire. This is the sketchbook and I love this one. It's amazing. Sketchbook number 10. This is self-portrait and then random stickers that I like. I steal stickers from Paul's sometimes. This is how I looked like back then, and this is what I wanted to look like. Like, I have tattoos and cool hair and piercings. I still don't have tattoos and piercings even though I'm 20. But that's okay. So this sketchbook is when Mima and my boyfriend started dating. So this is me, this is my boyfriend when he had short hair, and this is my friend. And this is from Pinterest. Oh my god, it's so cute. So many memories in this. This is a bunch of art of myself. There's a guy there about art block. I don't know, this is pretty edgy. This is anatomy practice. This is my friend's art. This I wanted to do more perspective stuff, but I failed miserably. There's a self-portrait. I'd say semi-accurate to how I look. My lips are not this low, they're much higher up. But it's okay, you know, we can't all know anatomy. Life sucks. I think I was approaching final year of school and that was not a fun time for me. That's okay. Oh, this is me, more of me. This is pretty cool art. This is pretty cool art from Pinterest, of course. Just random stuff glued in there because, of course, this is a bunch of stuff. I like the colors on this one a lot. This is some bent art, but I love the colors on it, so I kept it in the. This is by far the best thing I've drawn. This is Buff smoking Garfield. And there's me smoking. I don't smoke. I don't know why. Bro, you need to hit legs more often because this is Buff Garfield with tiny legs. This is silly. This is an OC of mine who smoked a pipe. Like Snufkin. This is art for my friend. This is really cool artist. Just random stuff glued in. And looking for like goofy different art styles, switching up. This little guy I love, fire, absolute fire. This I also found on the street. Pretty lucky with finding things on the street. I love gluing trash in my sketchbook because trash will only trash nature, but if you turn it into art, it's gonna be art, man. So, but don't become a hoarder, because I'm on the line of it actually. This figure drawing, a bunch of like anatomy practice figure drawing, which is good. I need more of that in my life. Good, more figure drawing. This is NOC. This is a car seat headrest lyrics. But this is a demon OC lady. Why does she only have one boob? Is beyond me, but you know. And this is silly art, and we end on this one. I like the sketchbook a lot. It brings back a lot of memories. This one, my sketchbook game during quarantine just kind of picked up. I love the cover of this one. It's just random astronomy textbook stuff here with a Doge. It's what a shame that Doge has been corrupted by Elon Musk, huh? Anyways, we started off with like some quotes and a self-portrait. I had like this similar haircut back in the day. This spread I really love. The colors on it are super nice. This lettering, I'm not sure if I looked up a reference. I don't think I did, and if I didn't, then actually that's super cool. Is art of me and my boyfriend early in our dating. When he had short hair, oh my god. Brings me back, man. Oh, it's so cute. Then we have like a little page that I was gonna use for a background for a drawing of Corazon from One Piece, but I decided not to because I was scared to ruin it. And we have, I'm just a silly guy, and this silly little guy here. Let me zoom in for you. Ooh. Yeah, the silly little guy here. And we have this I did in English class on a random receipt. Then these few, that's pretty cool spread. I like it. I like the colors of it. Pretty creative, I would say so myself. This is just a random person. I love the way I drew clothes though. Pretty fire. Then we have just a man off of Pinterest. And this is my art teacher explaining how to draw. So this was number 1. This was number 2, I think. This is lyrics. This is figure drawing. Because, you know, anatomy practice is important. More anatomy practice. Balls hanging there. Anyways, little art of myself. Little art here. I love how the Beatles just go. I like this guy too. Super nice. Force yourself to draw. This was like a friend from art class. Then we have all the fits I wanted to wear that summer in this goofy ass art style. Have a little drawing and a little silly kitty. I don't know what this is. I can't read, man. It's like random doodles. It's like random doodles. I liked a person's hairstyle and so I tried to copy it. I have no clue whose hairstyle this is. This is way too long ago, man. Sorry. This is my boyfriend. This is me. Oh, yeah, this is a friend of mine. This is just cool stuff. I like how this character turned out. This is not so good of a page, but I still like it. My boyfriend again, with his hair growing out a little bit. And I dyed his hair a while back. So I love how this page turned out. Wow, it's super pretty. I like the hole that's filled with flowers. Fire. Just a black page, man. And then we started off with a lot of sketches. It's like literally just sketches of people passing by or people from Pinterest or people at class and whatnot. There's me riding a bus. There's me riding a bus again. There's people from Pinterest. There's an NOC of mine that I made for a portfolio because I wanted to study animation. I did not get in. Meow. I love you too much. This is lyrics from The Human League. And I tried doing perspective, but I kind of failed. It's quite difficult. This is just a bruh. But we have blank pages. This I made after I graduated high school. I really love it. This too. It's like an art camp. I wanted to do an animatic to Yam Yam by No Vacation, super fire song. I like the lettering on this. I didn't end up doing it. More stuff. And this is from when I was applying to art school. I didn't get in, but this is my portfolio stuff. Cut up and pasted into my sketchbook. More sketches, more sketches, more sketches. I use like wet glue, so that's why the paper is all wrinkly. Sketches of cars, sketches, sketches. Yeah, sorry. More goofy sketches and blank page, and this is the information about the sketchbook. So if anyone's interested, this is it. And so we move on to the final finished sketchbook. It's pretty thick. It's made with stone paper instead of paper from trees, which is pretty cool. The texture is very slithery. Later I will show what sketchbook this is. So I feel like this would be good for markers. For the type of art I do, this wasn't super enjoyable, but I still liked it, and I like stone paper as an alternative to regular paper because, you know, stones don't help our atmosphere. Wow, I'm so good at science, guys. You know what I'm trying to say, basically. But yeah, and it's cool. I love stone, but the paper's super smooth. We start off with like a pretty cool guy and a bunch of little sketches. We move on to this pretty cool. I later turned it into a digital drawing. This is drawing of my like professor and two of my uni mates. Not me. We were like in the same class basically. Goofy guy, another of my professors, goofy guys, random person. This is a self-portrait, and this is a quote from my professor, which means if there's no cat, there's no one to help you psychologically. Basically what it means. This is a cool spread. I like it. This me and my boyfriend is still a cat, of course. I love the hair of this. It looks so satisfying. Oh my god. It's just pretty. Anatomy practice, as always. Anatomy practice. Little girly pop that I was gonna make. I love this sketch. It's probably one of my favorite. It's a simple little sketch. It's probably one of my favorites ever. I like did a great job on it, I think. It's a little sketch page, kitty cat that I was gonna like. I thought of a tattoo design for it. My boyfriend picked this cigarette pack from the guy. I was like, yo, this would look great in your sketchbook. It's true, it does. There's a pretty cool spread of, oh yeah, it's like, it has, no, it fell apart, oh my lord. Anyways, there's a pen design, this is like an OC, I dreamt I looked like this. This is, I think, Soundgarden lyrics. Anatomy practice, but it's like done from a picture of a sculpture. A self-portrait with me saying I want a Miata, and then another self-portrait. Apparently I look pretty accurate to myself there. Just a person there. There's me and my boyfriend. You can see long hair. Damn, this was for like a little CD cover because I love gifting him mixed CDs. This I love. This is beautiful. This is Kurt Cobain here, but this is art, and you cannot tell me otherwise. This is the sketchbook. It's karst stone paper sketchbook. Really cool, honestly. I love the sketchbook. Not exactly for my style, but I like the texture is satisfying, man. So if you have time, try it out. Bunch of sketches. This is my boyfriend here. This is I like drawing silly little doodles and pasting this. I think I copied this from Pinterest. This is just guys that I draw. This was I am not passing my exams, and this says I passed. So this is Freeran. I love Freeran, great anime. Freeran's just like me for real, bro. That's why she's my profile picture. Some more stuff. Little kitty. This is Latin, and this is a really cool design that I'm gonna like. I'm not sure if I end up doing tattoos, but if I do, this is one of the designs I want to do on someone. This is a spread of watercolors I used. Like, if you're wondering what watercolors I used throughout all the sketchbooks, is these. I bought them a long time ago. I need to replace the black, but also, you know, Russia. I'm very much a person who likes boycotting products because money talks. Kendrick lyrics, a little guy, little stuff, Latin. I was preparing for a Latin exam. Little guy. There's another tattoo design because I was set on being a tattoo designer. My professor, bruh. This Dan Hung from Hunger Star. He's a guy. I like how I captured this I copied from Pinterest. This is a scrapbooking time. This is just old stuff that I pasted into my sketchbook. Oh, yeah, it's what I drew in classes. Another one of my professor's self-portrait. Guy from my class. I love drawing medieval cats so much. It's my favorite thing to do. It's me and my boyfriend. I don't have this hair. I never had this hair, but it would be cool to have this hair, so... Oh, and I wanted to knit myself a Samurai Champloo sweater. Which I might do still. Oh, crochet more like... I might do still, and I might make it into a video. Chad, would you watch that, Chad? I feel like you would. It's fashion design stuff. Slowly moving more to fashion design. This I sketched out for a design on a hoodie. There's a more random stuff, another self-portrait here in a silly art style. This was meant to be me in kind of the non-art style, me again. I like drawing myself because it's easy. I made like a little lino print stamp of a rat. This guy from Pinterest. We have Nana, and this is panis, right? Not panis, which means bread in Latin, and that's why, and this guy is holding bread. This is Nana Osaki. This is a silly guy. Have you guys noticed I like drawing silly guys? Yeah. These are some outfits. This is Nana Osaki yet again. This is Nothing Feels Real. On God, bro. For real. No, actually, it does feel real, you know, but kind of, when I look at politics of the world, I don't think it's real, man. I feel so dissociated from it, and I feel like a lot of people can relate because, yeah. So this is my boyfriend, again. There's a old phone glass from mine that is broken, so I decided to glue it into my sketchbook. I feel like this is a pretty accurate representation of what bro looks like. This is me, this is just a random thing I glued in. Oh, I love this page. These are like graphic design elements I'm gonna use sometime. There's like a random book page in there. It's all in Russian. I cannot read Russian. The only Russian letter I know is D. Ooh, this is really cool. I like this. It's like super funky and poster-like. More. Oh, this sketchbook is very good for this type of art. Really, really good. If this is your style, please get the sketchbook. It's so peculiar. It definitely takes ages to get into, and erasers don't really work on it. And as a person who loves like pencil, that's, yeah. Kendrick lyrics, self-portrait kinda, but not fully, yeah. Just random doodles, honestly. Another one of my old portfolio pieces I just put up there. No wonder I didn't get in. Like, it's not bad, but it's not good either, I don't think. Not for the schools I was trying to get into, basically. And a long, old fit that I wanted to do, like a Corazon themed fit. This is the second part of the pack of cigarettes. My boyfriend was like, yes, yes. Like, he literally told me he was walking, he saw that on the ground, he was like, yes. It's just some art of class 09. I think I copied this from Pinterest, but yeah, I think so. And we ended off with a sheet of stickers. Yes, that's it. So that's it of all of my sketchbooks. Thank you guys so much for watching and sticking by. I know this video will take a long time, so thank you.